If bad and obscene thoughts always come in your mind, then you should listen to this Buddhist story till the end. There lived a young man in a village because his mind kept thinking about the things he didn't want to think about. He used to waste whole time of the day for a small pleasures. Was the only son of his parents. His parents never used to do any work which would bring glory to his parents. He knew that I was wasting my time but and tired a lot. Still he couldn't change himself. If he asked advice from others people, then people would give advice. But even then, he could not improve his habit. Now that boys also start feeling that his life is like this and it will be cut only by bad thoughts. One day he was sitting beside the pond of his village, lost in some thoughts when one of his friends came and said to him, "Friend, you have found a solution to all your problems." The boy becomes very happy and asks, "What is the solution for my problem?" His parents took care of all your problem. That boy said, "What is this meditation?" His friend said that yesterday many scorpions had come to our village. All the people of the village were asking them to solve their problems. So I thought that the solution to your problem too. I asked the Buddhist monk. The same Buddhist monk said that if you meditate, your mind will be not wander. After listening to his parents, the boy went to meet the Buddhist monk. After much research, he came to know that the Buddhist monk was living in a nearby village. The boy who is meditating under the tree goes to the Buddhist monk and sit down and wait for the Buddhist monk to open his eyes. The mind does not wander, but you did not tell what is meditation in reality. Buddhist monk said, meditation means no question, no answer, no thought, and no feeling. It is a state which makes us identify with reality. This when a man comes to the situation. There is no entanglement in his. The boy asked, "How can we do meditation?" "You have to sit straight for 1 hour with closed eyes anytime, anywhere. You can sit just the place should be quiet and clear." The boy asked again, "This is the dirty thoughts and bad habit of my mind in how many days it will be end?" Buddhist monk said only if you can sit with your eyes closed for 24 hours in a day. Then after taking all the information from them, that boy comes to his house and sits down to meditate. As soon as the boy closes his eyes, different thoughts come to his mind. It seems as if meditating will remove the bad thoughts inside me. What should I do so that I can get a lot of money? Thousands of similar thoughts started arising in his mind. Then he noticed that the Buddhist monk had said that in the state of meditation no thought comes. Now he started trying to stop his thoughts. But can anyone stop the water of a flowing river? In the same in the same way, the boy could not stop that thoughts. Found what was the coming inside his mind. Now that boy sits with open eyes and thinks that till now he has done many things in his life, but he has never done such a difficult task before today. But that Buddhist monk was saying to meditate, it is very simple and easy. The boy again left his home to meet to the Buddhist monk. The boy reached to the Buddhist monk and says, "You told me to meditate. It is very simple and easy." The boy said to the Buddhist monk that it is very difficult to meditate. Even after trying a lot, I am not able to stop thinking in my mind. That Buddhist monk said, "Who told you to stop thinking? No thought should enter your mind, and now who told you to stop thinking while meditation?" if you don't stop thinking, how will I meditate? But out of this, our mind gets hold of any one thought and goes on thinking about that thought. Our mind gets entangled in the that thoughts and we forget what we were doing. When you meditate, you will sit to do only, then many thoughts will arise in your mind and many thoughts will die, but you do not have to choose any thought. You just have to see those thoughts. Those thoughts will arise in your mind and slowly they will also end. Then you see the speed of rising of these thoughts should go on decreasing automatically. After hearing all these things from the mouth of the Buddhist monk, that boy comes back to his home and then he sits down to meditate. This time that boy become a Buddhist monk according to what has been told. He see the thoughts arising in his mind. He is able to see some thoughts with witness for some time, but after that some such thoughts arise in his mind which he cannot stop himself from thinking and he gets entangled in it. After some time, he remembers that he was meditating. Then he works to see the thoughts, but this time his mind play another trick. Dirty and obscene thoughts were arising in his mind. In this pure state, like meditation, how obscene thoughts are arising in my mind. He tries hard to stop obscene and dirty thoughts arising in his mind, but he is unable to stop his obscene thoughts. Thoughts were arising when the boy gets disturbed due to obscene and dirty thoughts arising in his mind. Then he decided to go to the Buddhist monk after getting up careful, and he goes to Buddhist monk of the house and said to Buddhist monk, whenever I sit to meditate, obscene thought keep arising in my mind. Then Buddhist monk said, no thought is good or bad. As if you try to suppress the thought forcefully by proving it to be bad, then you will oppose the thoughts, makes that thought more powerful. Don't try to suppress obscene and dirty thoughts, because the tendency of our mind is such that what we stop thinking about, it tends to think more about the same things. Buddhist monk said that why the work of thoughts is useless. The thought which you are calling dirty and obscene, that thought is also a part of our life. To move forward in human life, it is very important to raise this thought. Always remember one thing in life: whatever we reject, our mind accept the same things. Our mind start thinking about it the most. So do not try to ignore any truth of life. Accept every truth of life. Only the you are free from it, you will be able to be. But it does not mean that all the time you should be impressed in sex and dirty thoughts. You have to understand that sex is a small part of our life. Sex is not a whole life, but most of us consider sex as a life. It seems accept every aspect of life and move on because there is much more to know in this life than this. The boy said, why does our mind play such tricks with us? Is our mind our enemy? The Buddhist monk said that the mind, it is not our enemy. It wants to experience only those things from which we get relief. That is why whatever work we do, if we do not get pleasure in the beginning, then our opinion always refuse to do the work. If you want to remove dirty and bad thoughts from your mind, then you do this work. You can change habit only when your mind is under your control. Your mind will come under your control only when you know yourself, when you experience yourself. When you saying all this, the Buddhist monk stood up and with a slight smile on his face, he put his hand on the boy's hand and he picked up his alms bowl and left from there. The boys kept watching a lot of scorpions going from there, but the boy was very happy because the solution to his problem was found in the form of meditation. He understood. He was told that he should sit for meditation every day and watch the thought coming and going in his mind and not to hold on to any thought. With the passage of time, the thoughts will disappear on their own, and the boys also understood this. It was said that no idea is good or bad. That is why it is useless to oppose ideas. So friends, I hope that you have got a learn a lot from this video. Before leaving, remind me once again that any idea is evil does not got well.